Right, we're going live. Got it. All
Got it.
right. Looks like we are now live. I can't see us in the other place, but I can see us here. Hi, guys. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Right, we're going live. Uh-oh. Got it. Can you hear that? Did
All
you hear
right.
that? There we go.
I can hear that. So
Yep,
could
it
all
was
you people.
background. Okay. All right. Welcome to Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast on YouTube. I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And I am Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy and Instagram.
And together we're Hurley's Hand Dyed.
Yeah, Hurley's Hand Dyed. So
welcome. Usually we start by talking about our week. Sorry, I feel like because I have my big light off and I just have my ring light off, I'm like, I'm tired.
Can you read?
Well, it's not, my room is really light. The ring light is really bright. So
it's dark there yet? It's dark here.
Oh yeah.
Outside.
Oh, so dark outside. So dark.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be darker starting tomorrow.
Yeah, don't forget to set your fallback, you get an extra hour to sleep.
Yeah, I don't have to set anything. Well, I'm gonna set the alarm because I have to get up. I have a test at 8. But
other than that, I got an itchy. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, guys.
Like our phones automatically update now on time. Yes.
Our phones do, our computers do, but the things that don't update are like my wall clock in the kitchen. And stove.
I think our oven clock and our microwave clock.
Yeah.
Need to update.
Go around and update. Now, is this the last year we're going to do Mountain Standard and Mountain Daylight? Isn't it supposed
to? That's what I had heard, that they had passed something, but I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, but then I don't know what I'd rather have, the Mountain Daylight or the Mountain Standard.
Well, you know, you wouldn't notice it. I think we'd get used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After a couple times. I mean, because in Arizona, I didn't notice the difference.
Yeah.
Because it didn't change. Yeah. So, oh, hi, Jill. She says she's getting coffee and she'll be back in a minute.
Okay, in a minute. So, okay. Oh, sneezy. Let's see. But it got up to 62 today. So we're having nice weather again for a while. In fact, I'm going to take my socks off. Oh, I'm not. My feet are cold. But yeah, socks control me.
You're up to 70. It's that time of year, though. Like, I had shorts on this morning. But living in New Mexico is a funny thing because I had shorts on, but we went to the post office to pick up a package, and there was people coming into the post office and going out of the post office bundled up in puffy coats with hats and scarves and gloves. And I'm like, it's 55 degrees, guys.
Like here it's 62, and I went to the store without a coat or nothing. I just went, and it's true. People here are already wearing coats and stuff. And I thought,
so climatized.
Because we were from Montana. We lived in Montana. Maybe. We were used to the really cold weather. I
just have warm blood, I think.
Yeah.
I'm warm. I always have.
Right. So what'd you do this week?
I did some fun stuff with my classroom. I didn't tell you about this. I don't have my desks anymore. I have tables now. I have 7 tables, so I have 7 groups. And the funny thing is, I was talking to my librarian about this, and I was like, I have 2 6-tops and I have 5 4-tops. She's like, you used to be a waitress, didn't you? Because I called them 6-tops and 4-tops.
Yep.
Like, yes. But I got my kids in groups, which I really like. And then I ordered something on Amazon for all my desks. It just came in, I think it was yesterday I put them down. I got peel and stick whiteboard stuff. So I cut out little squares of whiteboard material that sits right in front of each chair on my tables. And actually I had a drop-in observation yesterday from our HR director and a couple other people. And my kids, this is my first class that I had them down because I put them down during my prep. They were using them and they loved it. They loved it. I was like, oh. And my kids were interacting with me. They were interacting with the whiteboards. It was awesome. Like, it was great because my last observation did not go as well. Like, I did okay. But, like, they were like, well, the kids were just sitting taking notes. Nobody was participating. And I'm like, sometimes that's a win, though, if they just sit and take notes and they're not talking over you.
That's true. That's true.
But now there's so many things in education where they're pushing for active participation instead of rote learning.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't.
That's hard.
We had to raise our hand. Do they still raise their hand?
Yeah, they still have to raise their hand. Yeah.
Talk. Okay.
Sometimes they blurt, and if it's only one person doing it, because I have some classes where kids never talk. And if someone blurts because they know the answer, I will take it. But I have some classes where kids just don't stop talking ever, and it's not on topic. And so
Right.
that's where they really have to raise their hand. And yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, so my tables look awesome. It was a fun teaching with my with the whiteboards on the table. And like I was like, I'm experimenting because usually the kids take notes, and I'm like, we're gonna try something different, guys. And like I was told the kids this before they came in. I didn't know they were coming. And I was like, we're gonna try. You guys are gonna do stuff on the whiteboards while we talk about it on the board. I'll walk around, I'll correct things and that. And it just worked, it worked really well with geometry. It was awesome. And I'm like, I'm glad they came into that class where I was actually actively teaching yesterday, because my algebra classes, I had doing a like a mystery picture where you have to plot the points on a graph.
Mhm.
Because I found we're doing slope right now, which I know I'm probably speaking gibberish to you, but slope is where you like have a straight line and you plot the points to make your straight line. Okay, that's slope on a graph. Like you draw a straight line on a graph. That's basically what it is. And I found that kids did not know how to plot the points. They didn't remember which number was first, like if it was left to right or up and down. So we did these mystery pictures. So I'm kind of glad they didn't walk in during that, because then it looked like I wasn't actively teaching, but the kids were doing an activity that practiced a skill. So
Right, right.
yeah, so that was like my week. And then I studied a lot today for trigonometry. And I'm taking a praxis test tomorrow, and crossing my fingers that I passed the first time and don't have to retake it, because it costs like $160. They're not cheap, but I get to take it at home on my computer.
Have to go somewhere to have them sit over your shoulder.
No,
Didn't you used to have to do that? People, when they took classes again, had to
that's
go
what when I
somewhere
took my
to
SAT and ACT, you
a
do
library or
a
something.
room. And my last praxis I took in Idaho, I had to go to ISU to take it in their testing center.
Mhm.
And they had specific rules. But now, because of the pandemic, this
Mhm.
a lot of stuff turned into at-home testing. So, I have this camera so they can
Uh-huh.
see my hands and my keyboard and see what I'm
Make sure
doing.
you're not cheating. Right. Okay.
Yep, and they check your ID, like they do in a normal testing center. And I mean, that's what actually all WGU, all of my testing through WGU has been online testing. So I'm used to it. It's not a new thing for me.
Oh, good, good,
So
good.
yeah, so that's my week. How about your week?
Well, I dyed yarn this week.
Oh, that's good.
First of all, I got all my advent calendars in the mail. So some people were getting them today. I sent them out November 1st. So today's the 4th. So I did go online. Some people got them yesterday, I saw, and some are getting today. I hope you all can hold on and not open, but I know I probably would open. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's hard to wait for a whole nother month. But but if you do open them, that's fine. But just don't post on Instagram until December 1st as you open them, because there's a lot of people that will wait. There are people out there that have, that ability to to not.
I'm not that person. Dave got me one last year, and I did really well actually with that one, but I really wanted to but the one you sent us, because it came after Christmas, I just
Right.
opened them all at once.
Yeah, yeah. It makes it hard. And
Yeah.
then I went and got my hair cut yesterday, just yesterday. I got about 8 inches off.
Mm-hmm. You got a
That
lot.
yeah. My ponytail was like, but now I can still make a ponytail about this big. I made it today a little bit, but it's not in my face when I work. I mean, I'll probably still pull it back when I dye yarn and stuff, but I don't usually wear it down. It bothers me because was
Yeah.
so long and it was bushy. You know what the lady said to me? I says, "Oh, I have a cowlick, so cut it where it lies." And she says, "Oh yeah." She says, I told her about how my bangs, they used to try to wet them and cut them and then it would pop up. And she says, "You have wavy hair, don't you?" And I says, "Yeah." I says, because I went in with it straight. And she says, "Yeah, that's why you've got cowlicks. It goes with the wavy hair."
Me too. And I get it right here. That's where mine
Yeah.
does it.
Yeah, mine was right here. See? And so that's where my natural part. And then I noticed the other day when my hair was wet, right here, I have one right there that
Mm.
popped up. So that's
Yep.
why at least when my hair's the weight pulls it down. So
Jill said, I bet it feels better, Donna.
oh, it does. And I can't wait to shower again tomorrow because that was the worst part, showering, blow drying the hair. It took
Mhm.
forever. And even washing it, washing it.
No, I found with my hair too, when I blow dry it, I didn't used to do this, but now when I blow dry it, I brush it while I'm blow drying it to straighten it out and to straighten the cuticle. I used to just brush it and then I'd blow dry it without the brush.
Oh,
But
and
now I brush while I'm doing it.
I still turn my head upside down and I
Oh,
blow
to get
it
volume.
upside down and I brush it as I'm blowing drying it upside down.
I do that a little bit, but not as much. But I mean, when I let it air dry, it looks like this, because
Yeah,
I pulled it back in a ponytail yesterday morning before school. Because I don't brush my hair every day. I brush my hair. I don't wash my hair every day.
right.
Because but it gets wavy. So I'm
Mhm.
like, I have naturally wavy hair too, but my hair is finer than yours.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine hair.
You saw mine. I remember when you said to me, that's where I get the wavy hair. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And yeah,
Yep.
I've always had it, but my
Mhm.
hair's always been heavy. So, and I've always wore it long. So
Mhm.
if I wore it real short, I could probably just put mousse in it. I have whatever they
Well,
put
I mean, I have thought about doing like there's the curly girl hairstyling stuff. Like
Mhm.
there's like a whole process to get to bring your curls in. Like, because if we have wavy hair, we might have actual curls that we don't know about. We might actually have curls.
We
And there's
might.
a lot of different things you can follow. But I mean, you're old enough that it probably doesn't even matter anymore. I'm like, but I'm still young. I could start now if I wanted to. But it's
Right.
got to be started during the summer and
Uh-huh.
train my hair before
Oh,
school starts,
oh
because
yeah.
the whole process at first for the first little while of because it takes a while, like you plop your hair and then like you scrunch it and you put product in it and then you diffuse it and then you scrunch it again. Like there's a whole process
I
to
bet. I
your hair.
bet. I
You
bet.
can use like a Denman brush too to kind of manipulate the curls, because like when I use the Denman brush, I
Uh-huh.
can't get my curls, but it's like doing all of your hair. Like you have to do like every piece. And I'm like, I don't have time for that right now.
No, no.
And
So,
maybe if we have a summer where we're not moving, I'll have time for
right.
it.
And then she, of course, commented on how neat that was at my hair, the white streak. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've had it since in my 50s, so just one of those things. And I don't have, she said, you still don't have a lot of gray back here, just a little, just interspersed.
I'm getting it in my hair. When I got my hair cut over the summer,
I can
my,
see
yeah,
where
you
your
can see
part
that.
is.
Yeah, you can see the little gray strands.
I
Like this is where
can.
I dyed it blonde, right? But
Uh-huh.
my stylist made a comment. She's like, "It's really pretty," and I'm like, "Yeah, I was dyeing it, And she's like, "People pay good money for that kind of hair."
Yeah, that's what she said to me too. And I says, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but I've always had it.
yeah.
It's in my family, me and my little sister, and my dad had it. And I said, we got it from my dad.
Mm-hmm. Hi,
So,
Christiana. Welcome. I'm glad that you got to join us tonight.
yes, yes.
Usually working.
If you're out there, say hi, anybody, because we can't, unless you comment, we don't know if you're there or not.
No, but I
So,
can tell that we have a few watching.
oh, good,
We have a
good.
few watching. I can see that at least.
Oh,
And
good.
someone's already liked our video. Thank you for liking us.
Yes, please like us.
Please
That
like
makes a
us.
big
Oh, and
difference.
Steph's on too. Hi, Steph.
Oh, yes, hello.
Welcome, guys.
So,
And Jill made fun of your washing
I know,
and your Washington.
my Washington, my state of Washington.
Tell us how you say the brand for the Camry.
Oh, the Toyota, but it's
It is
Toyota.
Toyota.
Oh, yeah. And I worked at a dealership and I used to answer the phone. Thank you for calling Brent Brown Toyota.
I know, and I'm surprised they didn't reprimand you for that.
You probably never even realized that maybe some of them said it that way too. And
I
my
don't know.
my
I
toilet,
don't know where it came from.
my
I've
ours.
never met anyone else who says that.
When I was a little girl, I had to take a class when I was in kindergarten and first grade on to say my R's because I didn't
Oh,
say R's.
oh,
I
so you have
said,
a speech impediment.
I didn't say rabbit. I said wabbit. And so R's were big deal to me. So I think that's just in my mind, like I put them in things like Washington or wash the car instead of
toilet.
and wash just sounds weird.
Washington. It's not wash, it's wash. Washington.
Washington.
And washing the car. It's okay. I have things.
And that's the only way I can say it. Toyota ride. I have to go Toyota.
Christiana says her mom calls them Tanka toys.
Instead of Tonka toys.
Oh, yep. Instead of Tonka toys. The one I remember from grandma that I think about every time I think of grandma. Do you know which one I'm going to say?
Yes, I do.
Maintenance. Instead of maintenance.
She says you maintain your car, so it's maintenance.
She said it's maintenance.
Maintenance. Right. Instead of
but
maintenance.
It's not spelled the same.
No, I know. And but you don't
argue with grandma.
Yeah. She had a few things that,
Yeah, that's the one I will always remember. Every time I think of grandma, I think of that.
Maintenance. And it didn't come up that much, but when she did say it, it's like you just had to.
With your business cards there, Mom. Did you get new business cards?
Because on the back of them, I have the colors of the yarn, so that I know what I've named them. But they are posted. I did post them at noon as promised. I have 8 colors. So I have one that I just love. It turned out so neat. So, but I mean, the rest are neat too, but one really, and I don't usually do dark colors. So, but anyway, so you want to show your, I guess,
my whip or my new thing I made?
Yeah, what will we call these things? They're done stuff. Are you going to put those in your shops?
I was going to see if people would be interested in them.
They might.
Maybe. I mean, I can show these off, and we can decide if people think that they would be cool to get.
It would probably be cool if you put one in, the white one, and then said that they could pick their color.
Yeah, and they can pick their design too, because I can print it in either color or either design, because I have 2 designs. So now that we are talking very cryptically.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do this.
Oh, she's going to turn her lights out, guys. There.
I have 3D printed lamps. And they have an LED light inside. It's very bright. It's a lot brighter without this on, because this diffuses it a lot. But I have 2 designs I can make. So this is the first one. I will show you to you when it's off and without the light on, or with the light on, because you want to see the waves in it.
Oh, I didn't see the waves before.
Yeah, they're hard to see when the light's on, but it's, and then
when you were from back there. Oh, neat. There, that's kind of neat.
That's one design, and then I will show the other design with the light on too, so you can see how that looks. This is the other design. It kind of reminds me like of honeycomb.
Yeah.
Bit, and so it's a little bit more. It's rounded at the top, like the top of a flower. And then there's that. So let me turn this one on and show you how it looks on this one too, because the different designs look a little bit different. So if we're interested in these, I can do these. Bamboo Labs, who I buy my filament from, sells the LED kit, and I print everything else. So I can make them. They would all look about the same, but I could do different colors. Yeah. So I thought that would be fun to show off.
And even different colors. Like a lot of people like colors in their rooms at night. A red one, you'd have red lights, you know. And
I could even do like a light pink or like a light blue to kind of diffuse the light. That would be good for a night light.
Right.
I was gonna put one on my nightstand, but Dave bought us new lamps, so I'm not gonna put it on my nightstand. I might put it in my classroom though, for when there's times like when I like to turn off the overheads and work, but as it's gonna get later and darker, I'm gonna need some kind of light in there.
Oh yeah, because you stay there.
I used to stay super late, but I mean, even now with winter coming, when it gets like cloudy outside, it gets darker in the classroom.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Thank you, Steph.
You like
I actually printed these 2 at the exact same time on the plate too, which is so cool.
So your print goes up that high.
Yeah, my printer goes up about 1.5 feet. I think 18 inches tall. I think
you can print.
Yeah, I've only ever done like the towers are the tallest I've made, and those go almost to the bottom when it's done printing. Or Right now I'm printing some dragon special orders, but so those only take like this much space. They're not super
Okay. Oh,
soft.
yeah.
I had a request for one from someone from Dave's work with colors of the Mexican flag. So it's green, red, and white.
Green, red, white. Is that what they are?
It's going to be really cool. I'm actually using the AMS for it to make different parts of it in the green, the red, and the white.
Oh yeah, which dragon are you using? The crystal?
They love the crystal dragon. Jill, she said, are the lights warm or cool temp? Temperature wise, they're LEDs, so they don't get super warm. Is that what you mean? Like they stay cool. Let me show you up close. If it's just the flat, it's hard to tell that the LEDs in there, but it's just a cool temperature. It's not, LEDs don't really heat up. Not like
well, LED light bulbs do. You still can't unscrew a light bulb when it's LED.
Not as much as a
regular light bulb.
I think they've got to be cool temp because they're inside filament.
Oh, that's true.
For a warm temp, they could melt it. Well, because we had a dragon in our not a dragon, one of my little keycap things in our car when it was hot. It melted a little.
Did he melt? The alien?
Was it the alien? Was it the alien?
Or was it the astronaut?
Some of the keycaps melted a bit. They got a little squishy. And I'm like, nope, I don't want to leave that in the car anymore. And that's what we tell people when they buy these.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there is filament. You can print at a higher temp if you want something inside your car, but I haven't used any of that yet. So I just use PLA. So it's a cool temp light though. It doesn't warm up. I mean, maybe I'll leave it on next to me and we'll see today during our fit video if it warms it up at all.
Right.
Because I have a good test, right? To see if it warms up while I'm
while we're on here.
Over here, because we're going to be on for a little while.
Right.
Yeah, so that's okay. So maybe I'll put some of those in the shop and let you pick your color. I'll post the picture of the white ones and then I will let you pick your filament and I'll do it as a made to order then.
Right.
So like that'll give me a couple days to print it.
Yeah, and you can actually take pictures of the colors you've got.
Yes, I can take different pictures of the different filaments.
Then you can make up some of the tricolored ones too.
I don't know how that would look with, that might be too opaque. I don't know if that would work for this one, because not a lot of light would escape. I think because it's such a dark color.
No, are you sure?
Maybe.
Well, like the red dragon you made me, those kind I'm talking about, the red and
blue, green, or
for the dragon clubs.
But that filament is like it's more opaque.
What does opaque mean? Isn't opaque see-through?
No, opaque is not see-through.
Oh,
opaque is like, this is opaque. It's like it's
solid?
more thick. It's more thick and solid. So that's why I was saying it might work well with this design, because this design actually has the holes on the bottom. So the light could go through the holes if this was too thick.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so this one has holes. This one is a solid piece.
Right.
With waves. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to experiment after I finish my special orders. Maybe I should try one of the silk ones.
Yeah.
That's the silk stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of spiders, I told you I still have my spiders on my. You never did put spiders in the thing. I glued the magnets on them and they're so cute. When I turn that light on, you can see them, the spiders.
We gave some out for Halloween. I let some of the kids I let choose. Do you want a 3D printed toy or do you want candy? And some kids chose toys, some kids chose candy.
Yeah.
I had a lot of stuff. Yes. Oh, thank you, Christiana. Translucent is the C.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I knew there was a name for it. So.
Oh, hi, Aunt Shell. Welcome.
Hi, Shelly. Oh, I don't want to drink my Pepsi if Shelly's there because it's 8 o'clock.
I finished my Coke because we just ate dinner.
Yeah.
Just barely. I put it in the oven because we got one of the frozen lasagnas from Walmart. I love those, the ones that are about this big. They're the perfect size for the two of us.
The Stouffer's ones?
We get the Great Value brand. They're like $4 less than the Stouffer's.
Oh, are they good? They're little. I've never tried one of theirs. I used to, even when I did the Stouffer's, I added extra mozzarella cheese. Oh, I like the cheese part.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I love those because like we cut it into 4 pieces and Usually we just eat one piece and then the next we can have for lunch the next day, what's
Right.
left. So that works
Right.
really well for us. We need a budget, that kind
Yeah.
of thing, budget friendly meal. It's cheaper than DoorDash.
Yeah, I would think so.
We're
Even
gonna
if
actually go through our health. I
Taco
know
Bell.
we're gonna go through our Hello Fresh meals actually.
Oh,
Well,
you
we were
still
gonna go
have
through
them?
today. Well, we have the recipes because they send you a recipe card. And so
Oh,
we can
okay.
go through the recipes and decide what meals we want to eat and then go shopping for those meals. So we could pick
Oh,
meals that use a lot of the same ingredients for like 1 week, and that would save us money grocery wise.
Shelley is the best planner for meals for, you know, that she sits down, don't you, Aunt Shelley? She sits down before she goes and decides what meals they're going to have every day. I'm sure she still does this, writes down what she needs to buy for it. She is so organized. She's not like me or you that walk through the store and say, oh, yeah, let's get that. Or
No, I am an impulse buyer. I am an impulse buyer. But you know what? I will tell you what, we've been making our lunches for school since school started.
good.
We're at the 3rd month of school, almost the 4th month of school. I have lost like 18 pounds, Mom.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you eat out all the time, yes. That's all high calorie.
And lately, my favorite thing is like the tuna salad meals, but not the little ones. You know, they have the little ones you can still get. They only come with like 4 crackers. You can
Yes,
get a bigger one that come with the packet that you mix your own up, and it has 8 crackers. So it's a little bit more food. And then I'll have like yogurt and cheese and like a few other things with it or chips. But
yeah.
that's
Well,
my favorite
I
thing lately.
still have some of the little ones in my thing, but I have Ritz crackers too because you're right. The 4 crackers is never enough, but
Mhm.
I use the Ritz crackers too because they give you so much tuna fish stuff. To me, I just like to put a little on. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
a little bit too much, I think, for just 4 crackers.
Dave doesn't love those as much. We do Uncrustables sometimes too, because those are easy.
What's
It's
that?
like it's a frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh,
So like they're round, like they've cut the crusts off. So that's why they're Uncrustables.
oh,
Um,
I've never seen those.
yeah, but they're it's nice if I can make our lunches in the morning in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, because I mean we get up super early and I have to leave by between 6:30 and 6:45 to get to work. I mean, I don't have to be there till 7:15. That's my
Right.
contract start time, which I like to be there before though, because
Yeah.
that's when the bell rings and they let the kids in the school. I like to
Right.
be in the classrooms for 20 to 30 minutes before I have kids.
You can just,
Get myself ready, get myself composed, you
yes,
know?
yes, I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. So,
So yeah. Shell says, yes, she still does. She does. And Christiana says her mom meal plans that way with her shopping list. And she also just can't do it, Christiana. It's hard. It's hard.
number one, it's hard thinking what you're going to make. I don't even know what I'm going to eat. Like this morning, I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner and lunch. I mean,
I
so
know. That's why I loved HelloFresh and Every Plate, because you just kind of look at the recipes of every week and you're like, yeah, that sounds great. Send it to me. And everything's ready to go and you just have to cook it. I didn't have to think about what I wanted to buy or have to, prep things extra. If you're going to do 2 chicken meals, I didn't have to divide the chicken into 2 different meals. It came as 2 separate packages. Like, yes.
now are those all ready to go and you just stick them in the oven? That's what I would like, where they're
No,
ready to go, you stick them in the oven.
there is another company that does those. And every time I see them, I think I need to tell mom that that's the one she's looking for. There's some, I'll have to find out what that company is and I'll send it to you because I can't
Okay.
remember. No,
See,
HelloFresh, you cook it yourself. You have to prep it still and cook it.
yeah, see, hmm,
Well, with Dave and I, it works really well because he'll prep it and I cook it.
yeah,
Like he'll do all the cutting and he'll do all that stuff for me and I just cook it, which is nice.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Let's see. Christiana. Oh, okay. You said that. Oh, Naughty Knitting Sacks is on. Hello from Georgia, she said.
oh, hello. Hello,
Um,
Utah and New Mexico.
yes. Christiana says she's on her way home and she still doesn't know what she wants for dinner. She's like, I always base it on my energy level.
Yep, yep.
Yep, me too.
I go some nights where I don't even eat dinner because I just start snacking and I figure, oh well, it's already 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna make dinner now, you know. So
And
yeah,
me, my blood sugar when it drops, I get hangry. I can't handle that. And we've had bad luck. I told you guys this, bad luck with DoorDash and Pizza
Oh,
Hut.
yeah.
And then this last weekend, we ordered Applebee's, which is in Los Lunas, and they sent us the wrong food. First off, it took forever to get to us. They kept pushing the order back. And then when we got it, it was the wrong food. It was only Dave's food, not my food. So then I had to order Taco Bell after to get my own so I could have food to eat because I wanted to eat. And then Monday or Tuesday, we did Big Mike's, which is a place in town that has really good food, but they have a mix of Mexican and American. So like we got Dave a Philly cheesesteak and me some tacos. Is something going on outside your window?
The longest truck in the world.
Oh,
I can't see the house across the way, so it must be parked, but I saw it go by.
oh,
I can hear it idling. So
okay. But
okay.
yeah, so anyway, so our food never came. I got a message saying, congratulations, your order has been delivered. There was no food. So I had to go pick some up from Big Mike's, and I'm waiting on a refund from DoorDash because the food never got delivered.
Yeah, didn't they take a picture of it and show you where?
Nope, no picture. Nope.
Ooh, you
Got a
DoorDash.
text message.
Yeah.
Well, but
take pictures when you put it.
around here, they contract through a different company that's not DoorDash called like Zen Foods or something.
Oh,
So it goes through DoorDash, but then it contracts through them. And so it doesn't go through the DoorDash system. And so it never completed through the DoorDash system. So I ended up I was talking to Big Mike's on the phone and they were super nice. I ended up putting another order and then I picked it up myself. And I'm still waiting for the refund to come back from DoorDash. But
right.
yeah, so I've had bad luck.
Yeah.
Jill says Factor is one company that does the pre-made meals.
Okay. I haven't
Home
heard of
Chef.
that one.
Home Chef, that's the one I was thinking.
Chef. Well, I went on there, but it doesn't tell you which ones are the ones that are ready to just stick in your oven.
Well, you have to sign up for that plan, I think.
Hmm.
I think they might have different plans.
Yeah, because the one plan for 2 people is like $60 a week for 2 people for 3 meals.
Okay, so that would give you, that would give you for one person 6 meals.
Right.
That would take care of your whole week.
Right. And I went to the grocery store this last week, spent $263, and I hardly got anything.
Have nothing to eat, huh?
Yeah, I bought some frozen ones, but yeah, and then you buy the cheese sticks. But yeah, and I know I'll still have to buy snacks and stuff, but it's like I just want to take that feeling of, oh my gosh, what am I going to make for dinner tonight?
Steph says for Home Chef, you want the ones that say oven ready.
Okay.
There'll be some that say oven ready. And Katie, who is the Naughty Knitting Sack, says, I'm an obsessive planner and meal prepper. I have a whole box of 5 ingredient meals. It covers 12 weeks. Lifesaver. That's awesome.
That's neat.
That's awesome. I remember when we lived in Arizona, I was doing the meal prepping with like the freezer meals for a while because we had the big freezer. But we haven't had a big freezer since we were supposed to move to China. We sold it to my sister-in-law.
Oh, that's right.
So we don't have that anymore. So maybe someday we'll have a big freezer. Yeah. Now we have, our freezer is.
Well, mine's not very big. I can get 12 meals in it, I think.
I think ours is a little bit bigger than yours because our fridge is
nothing else. Yeah. Ice cube tray.
Oh, I'm like, well, we've got the automatic ice maker in there, which I love. And by the way, Rusty loves ice cubes.
Oh, most dogs
love ice cubes.
Not funny, but most dogs do. When we had the Great Danes in the winter, we'd throw snowballs and they just adored jumping at them and smashing in their mouth. Really. Yeah, they like the cold.
That's crazy.
And in the summer, you can put ice cubes in their bowl if you don't mind them being messy, because
I've actually been putting ice cubes in his bowl too. It keeps him busy as he's trying to fish them out. It gives him something to do for like 10 minutes because sometimes he doesn't know what to do with himself, and then we don't know what to do with him.
Yeah,
he wants to play, but he wants to play by stealing stuff that's not his.
What's your energy box do?
When I checked it, it says it's being prepared to ship right now.
Yeah, my Meow, my cat lady stuff shipped, and I added some extra. I bought extra shirts.
Nice!
I bought a Christmas one. Yeah, so
awesome.
I'll have one for Christmas. And then they were having some sales on some of the other, and I love their shirts. I just love the stretchy, that stretchy stuff.
I
So,
love them. I did an add-on for the Bark Box too. They have basically a tennis ball add-on. Every
oh,
month they'll get a different tennis ball type item. He loves tennis balls.
I know, I saw that. I
It was
saw
like
you.
an extra $5. And he
Yeah.
loves, I think I sent you a video. I don't know if we talked about it, but he loves the laser pointer.
Oh, yes.
He'll follow the dot
And
for
usually that's just cats that do that. Yeah.
like he'll be so tired.
You
So
need to, I should have Jeffrey send you that thing. It's a little kitty cat
mhm.
that every hour on the hour, it comes on for about 5 minutes and it's a laser and it goes
Oh,
all over the living room, wherever you want it. And he'd probably just love that.
I bet he would. Because
Then
like
you,
he'll come and he tries
Jeffrey,
to
yeah, Jeffrey used to use the pointer, but you know, your hand gets tired and they
mhm,
want to keep it up. So,
we bought a new 3-pack of them and we're using one right now that's got a blue light and he will just, but he gets the other day, he was having so much fun playing. He just stopped and started peeing. And we had to usher him outside because he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to stop playing.
like a
Like,
little kid.
yep, so we had to clean up his mess. But
Because they don't
yeah,
want to
he's
come
a
in.
kid,
Yep.
baby.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, do you want me to show my whip or do you want to do your yarn next?
What's in my shop? I'll do
Yeah.
my yarn. I'll do my
Okay.
yarn. Okay, I did 8 new yarns, you guys. I finally made some new yarns. These are all done in my 75-25, my ragdoll. So, but I just had a little bit of fun. Now, one or two colors are colors I've had before, but I just haven't had them in my shop for a while. And this is one of them. It's Appaloosa, and it is a brown with spots of black and lighter. Like I looked up Appaloosa, some Appaloosas online, and this is, you know, they have the darker brown with some lighter brown and some black. So that's my Appaloosa.
That's really pretty. I think there's actually a Diamond Art Club with an Appaloosa horse on it like that. That's a very similar coloring.
Well, I don't know if you remember in Montana, we used to go to that art dealer. I mean, that art, and he had those. Shelley might know the name of the artist. He did the Indians in the white and black trees. What are they called? The trees that have the white bark.
Like the aspen trees?
Yeah. And he'd have the Appaloosa horses and the Indians in them, but they blended in. You couldn't see them. You really had to look. It was one of those kind of photos. But he was a famous artist from Montana. And Shelley, if you know the name of that artist, say. And I always wish would have bought a picture of his because they were so neat. But anyway, so that's an Appaloosa.
Katie says, "Oh, that is lovely."
Thank you. This is Rock Pond. This is Rock Pond. Rock Pond. It started
at rock what?
Rock Pond.
Pond. Okay, I couldn't understand that second word.
And it's like a light tan it's got on it, and it's got a peach, I think, and a light hyacinth blue and sage. So it's just one of those light colors.
That is pretty too.
Yeah, they're so soft. I love the ragdoll. I love the 75-25. Then this one, I have to look this name up. Oh, this I called, you know, you run out of names. This I called the dance. And it's actually pink, salmon, and gray. And it's
Did you name it after the Garth Brooks song?
I did. I looked Garth Brooks up because I thought, you know, I when we first started doing this, that was some of my first yarns I named after all his songs. But anyway, so it's got the salmon, it's got the gray, and it's got the pink. And the pink kind of got overtook, the salmon kind of overtook some of the pink. But oh, there you can see the pink. Okay, so that's the dance. I usually don't open these up, for you guys, but I decided to do that this time. That's Appaloosa. Okay, this is my evergreen forest. I thought I don't have any greens on my site, so I did some greens.
Oh.
And this has the dark green, the spruce in it, and the lighter green, and you know.
That is pretty.
This one took the longest to do because I dyed it first, and then I did the skeins and laid it in, and then I dyed on top of the the things
So
to
it's like
get,
multiple layers
yeah,
of
to get
color.
this dark spruce in there to,
Mhm.
'cause it just looked too normal green before I did that. So
Right.
I did that. So that's evergreen. If you like green, evergreen forest. And then, your brother likes purple. So I did a purple. What did I name you?
By the way, Jill said, wow, that is so pretty. And I think that was the dance.
Oh, okay,
And
thank
then
you.
love me some Garth. And Christiana said, you do amazing greens.
Thank you. Well, I'm not going to show you the purple one yet because I'm not sure which name that is. This is my Christmas candies. I wasn't going to do any Christmas colors, you guys, but I did. I decided to do just the reds and the greens. So, and then I have this in the 75-25, and I have one in the bathroom drying with an 85-15. So it's got the whites and the greens. So,
Aunt Shell said the artist name is Bev Doolittle.
oh, okay, Doolittle. That should be easy to remember. Then this is my favorite one. And I was having trouble deciding what to name this one. It is a it's like got a dark green, a dark purple, dark purple, and a dark blue. And I named it Hummingbird.
Oh,
I looked up some hummingbirds on, and reminds me of the hummingbird that we have that visits us. She has the dark green, and then she's got some black, like dark blue, and then the purple in her on
that
her.
is beautiful. That
Yeah,
one is
it's
gorgeous.
like my favorite of all of them. And I don't usually work with this dark. I like bright. But I thought, oh, that turned out so pretty.
Makes me think of a pheasant or a peacock.
Right,
Little bit. Except for not the
they have,
bright blue.
yeah, they have the brighter colors, and this is more of a toned down version. Then the purple one. So this must be okay, this must be Spellbound. It's purples and greens.
That's
So
fun too.
my son likes purple. So I decided to make a purple up, because I know if he likes purple, other people like purple too.
Mhm.
Jeffrey's a purple person. And I didn't want to name it Purple People Eater or Purple Rain or, the normal. So I named it Spellbound because I just think that's and then my last one is Berry Cobbler. And it is the red. Well, it's not really red. It's russet. I use what's called russet, but it's more of a red. It's like a russet potato. So it's more of
Okay.
a red, and then the blue, and then the brown. So I named it Berry Cobbler. I thought, you know,
Pretty.
so that's my 8 yarns.
Those look nice.
So yeah,
This week.
they were fun. Yeah, they were fun. Just to get myself back in the mood, Jeffrey comes home at lunch and he goes, are you still staring at that computer? I look at different colors, and you have to have things in your mind before you start out.
You
Although
need
that one time, if you remember right, when I don't know if I told you or not, but I just shut my eyes and I'd pull a drawer open, and then I pull another drawer open and take ones out, and those three went together, and then these three, just to get something different. So, you try all kinds of things. I mean, there are online, there are those color casters or whatever they call them, where you can actually go and and Dharma, you can pull down the colors together. I didn't know this till the last
Oh,
couple times I went on. They have a spot where you pull down the colors to see if they'll go together. But the Dharma colors online never,
aren't always accurate.
I would say, never look like my colors when I dye them up.
Because
But
remember the olive brown was purple for me.
and that's what this one has on it. It has olive brown on it too.
Oh, okay.
It turns out kind of a purple green.
Yep, it is kind of a purple green, which is funny because it's supposed to be brown.
Yeah,
Olive
olive greens
brown.
are purple. Olives are green.
I
Or
know.
yeah, so
But I suppose brown is made up of purples and greens.
yeah, brown's made up of all colors.
Mhm.
That's why they say you have to be careful when you dye yarns, because you can get what they call brown out, where two colors, if they're not if they're opposites on the wheel, they'll become brown in the middle.
Brown.
So yeah,
Color breaking. Excuse me, or
That's-
color breaking too.
and then this week, if you're in our Dragons and Diamonds Club or Dragons and
Yarn,
Diamonds and Yarn Club,
not
I-
diamonds. Yarn and Dragons Club.
Dragons and Yarn Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not diamonds.
We'll hopefully be getting these out. You guys, I'm having my eye operated on Wednesday. So, and Amber's, I should get the dragons by Monday, be able to
Monday or
do 'em on-
Tuesday. I mean, they went priority, so they will probably be there Monday.
yeah. And then I can do them up
You never
to,
can tell.
but I don't know. I don't know what my eye is going to do after he said for 2 weeks. He said I can drive. In Utah, you can drive with one eye.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to drive with one eye because you lose your perception with one eye,
Your depth perception, yeah.
depth perception. So I have
And your
Jeffrey.
peripheral vision on that side.
Yes, you would. I
Here,
have good
I'm tracking here.
vision too. I can see straight
Okay,
ahead. I can see my
expected delivery, by the way, is Monday.
Oh,
It's
good. Okay.
arrived at Salt
So-
Lake City today at 1:30. So
Oh, wow, that's good. Yeah. Then it
Yeah.
goes to Orem and they should take it right out, I hope. Should go to Orem tomorrow, Sunday. So anyway, yeah. So, but so those will go out next week, probably Thursday or Friday. I mean, I'm not expecting this to really affect me. I mean, it's just my eye.
right, but I mean, it may affect your color perception. You never know.
I don't know.
Because I mean, my eyes see different colors. I don't know if your eyes do that too, but I can close my eyes on the right side and I look on the left. My right eye sees more warm tones and my left eye sees more cool tones. It looks warmer on the right and cooler on the left. I don't know if you've ever done that. Looked at something with different eyes back and forth and see the color difference. So you never know.
Right.
Oh, hi, Coco. Hi, sweet Coco.
Yeah.
Steph says, I'm technically legally blind in one eye and I can still drive without my glasses legally here in Wisconsin. I don't, but I could. So,
You
and
can out of the other eye. Yeah.
yeah, Aunt Shell said, Kalamata olives are brown. Okay.
Not purple though. Not purple.
Not purple. Okay,
No.
that makes sense. All right.
Anyway, yeah. And what my eye is doing, it's something with my retina. When I shut my good eye, which my left eye, if I look at something straight, even looking at you, you go like this and then you scriggle in your face and then you go down. So, and I can't see as well out of that eye anymore. So, but Dr. Myers wouldn't even touch my glasses until I get it done. He said.
Oh no, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So he said, I want you to pay for 2 pairs, so but anyway, that's that. And so we'll see. I had my cataracts removed when I was 42. So
I know, I was praying for that for me.
yeah. And then Christy and Robin both have them and they're not going in yet.
Well, and
Robin they should, but
I thought Dr. Myers said last year that he saw like a hint of it starting. But when I went this summer, the doctor's like, I don't know what he saw. You've got no hint of cataracts in your eyes. And I'm like, dang it. I want surgery. I want that surgery. I don't want to wear contacts anymore. I'm done. I mean, my eyes are now like minus 1150 in both eyes in my contacts. My glasses are like minus 12.3 or something, or 12.25. Like my eyes are bad. And I want to be able
that's how mine were. And
Yeah,
then they took me up to 2020. And for about 5 or 6 years, I didn't really have to have glasses. I didn't wear my glasses at all at work, but I did have them for the car only because,
Well, then you had your YAG laser too. When did you have the laser? Was it like a year or two after?
Oh, well, what happens with cataracts? I mean, with the lenses, you have to go in and because film forms over and they just go in and it breaks it and it never does it again. They said only once. And then, so I had one eye and then like 6 months later, I lived in Helen. I remember Shelley took me down to have it done. There goes that. I think it's a fire truck
Oh,
because it
well,
had
there's not a
lights.
fire in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything out there.
Hmm.
This week, our pipes, I guess, our sewer pipes are like close to, well, our Derek said like 100 years old, but I don't think this mobile home park has been here for 100 years. But anyway, we have clay pipes. We have clay. So they're fixing them all. They're going in street by street. And he said what they do, this company, it's costing the park $1.5 million to do
Park
these.
has $1.5 million.
This new company that bought it,
Oh, okay.
yeah, really putting the money in it. But anyway, he says they go in with this, they actually put a piece of this plastic through, and then they send hot steam through it, and it actually melts the plastic into the clay and it seals it.
Oh,
So what they're gonna do. So
that's interesting.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Steph says, good luck with your eye surgery.
thank you.
And Anshel said, what's going on with your eye? I missed
Oh,
that.
yeah, I didn't tell Shelly or Nikki about my eye.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to have surgery. My retina goes like, your retina goes like this. Mine goes like this, then there's like a gully, and then it starts again, this retina. So they go in and they put a bubble, he said, in my eye with air, and somehow that stretches my retina back together. And he says it grows back together. So I couldn't really, you're in kind of a fog when they're telling you all this stuff. He uses a laser and puts 3 holes in my eye. And
Yeah.
then I said, yeah.
Technology is amazing, isn't it?
Oh, I know it.
When I was the long-term sub for that teacher, she had cancer in her eye. She had a glioblastoma, and they actually did targeted chemotherapy by lifting her lid and sewing like 3 balls of radioactive material inside her eyelid, and then like basically taping her eyelid shut for 2 weeks while those 3 balls just did targeted chemotherapy right in that one spot. And then they went in and they took them off, and then she didn't have to do anything else special. But like, it's amazing. Technology is amazing. The things we can do, like things that years ago,
oh yeah,
possible.
Just 20 years ago, just 15 years ago. Well, I know Shelly and Mike got laser surgery on their eyes when it first came out, and that's only been about, I think we lived in Helena then, so maybe about
the 90s. They went up to Canada to get it done.
Yeah, they went to Canada because they weren't doing it here, or it cost so much here at the time.
It was expensive. It's still not cheap, but my eyes are too bad to have it done.
Yeah, I don't even
after like minus 750, it's diminishing returns.
Yeah, so yeah, they never
Maritza, welcome. By the way, Maritza's on. Hi, welcome.
Yeah, so
new person.
Yeah, you have candy you were gonna show.
I have what?
You brought candy.
Show me candy, but I also have a whip. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, here's a whip. Yep.
Hold on, I'll be right back. You can't see their
Talk amongst yourselves. I can't because I don't have the comments. I can't read comments. But anyway, yeah, Shelly, I'll explain more to you. But anyway, I'm having it done Wednesday. So but
all right, I'm back. Let's see if anyone talked amongst themselves. Oh, they just said hi to Maritza. Okay, so my whip is my diamond painting. I am trying so hard to get this one done. I am so close to finishing my dragons in the library.
Yep.
It's so pretty. It's so sparkly.
Yes, yes.
So sparkly. But
so have you taken any to school yet? Do you have any up at school?
Oh, all of mine are up at school, except for my mystery painting one. That one can't go up in my classroom.
Did you see that artist that you like? She came out with
Evelyn, yes.
Yeah. A new one last couple of weeks ago.
2 of hers in this week's.
Yeah.
One of her Christmas ones was hers, and then there was
Christmas.
3 of them. Because she did one that was like a mermaid, and then another one too that were all released. I didn't get any of them.
Good girl.
I'm trying so hard.
Really good.
But I had to buy the piano today.
Yeah.
I had to buy the piano because
I had his own classroom. Do they have his classroom for music? Okay, so he can put them up. So
Yeah,
yeah.
actually, he has all of his music ones up. Except for there was one he didn't put up, and I can't remember why. Oh, he didn't put up his Frenchicorn. The Frenchie that was a unicorn, the Frenchie dog.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I know which one it is. Yeah.
He didn't put that one up. He didn't think it was school, or music classroom worthy at this school. So,
Yeah.
it's so I bought Mashi Box Asian candy bag.
Now, did you get that online?
I got it on Amazon, the same company I got the ones for us from.
You mean Mushi Box?
Mashi. Mashi.
Hey, I thought it was Mushi.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
So I'll tell you about this one. It's from Amazon. The same company that I bought the last one from. And I will tell you the cost of it. Because that's a good thing to know, right?
Right.
Because and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Okay. It says 40 pieces, a mix of 40 pieces. It's gonna have some high chews in it. I love high chews. I paid $14.99 for it. And there was a 10% off coupon. So I saved $1.50 on it.
Did that include shipping?
Free shipping, Amazon Prime.
Oh, you shoot. Yeah, Prime.
So it's all little candy. But this one does not have a description thing for it.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, but some of these I am familiar with. I've seen them before. Like
Okay.
these are little orange bubble gums
Oh, yes.
from Japan. There's
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, those
There
are
are high chews in here. I'm familiar with high chew. I don't need to taste that for you guys. I love high chew. Oh, is that the only high chew? There's only one high chew.
your
I can
favorite.
buy those here anyway. They're white rabbits, which they're kind of a vanilla flavor, like a vanilla taffy. I've had those before too. So I'm like, I'm gonna taste test the things I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
Okay. This one says chewy candy, fruit chewy candy. That's the only thing it says. Is this the only one of this kind? I think this is the only one of this kind. Yep, this is the only one. So we'll see what it is.
My 8 o'clock take your pills bell went off.
Oh, I'm like, it's time for Tylenol PM.
It's time for my cholesterol and blood pressure.
Okay. It looks like it might be pineapple.
Does it look hard or does it look soft?
It's pineapple flavored. It says pineapple flavored.
Okay.
It's like a hard chewy. It's like I can bend it. Yeah, it's like a hard chewy.
Okay.
Oh,
not a sucky hard?
it tastes like pineapple juice.
Oh, okay. Is it gritty like pineapple juice? Pineapple juice is gritty.
No, it's very good.
Okay, good.
Grape gummies. I've had these before too. I bought these at the Asian store in Orem. I love these. They're very good. I'm not gonna try them if I've had them, you guys. Okay, but you don't want to see me eat a million things,
especially when they're chewy and they take a long time to
try it. Okay, a lot of these things are chewy. How about this? There's a bag of popping candy.
Oh. Huh.
Let's see how their popping candy is.
Yeah, I gave one away to one of my trick-or-treaters, to my only trick-or-treater.
To your only trick-or-treater?
My only trick-or-treater. I said, do you like the popping stuff? And she says, yeah. She looked about 11. I said, okay, you get them.
Okay. Ooh. I don't know what flavor it is, but it looks like it's strawberry.
Oh, strawberry? Is it poppy? Oh, it's sour.
It's rose flavored.
Oh, ick. I know a lot of people
like having soap bubbles in my mouth. I'm glad I had water today. So that was a negatory for me. Oh, look, there's another one.
Oh, look, yes. Give that to Dave.
It doesn't bother him like it bothers me. Some people can handle it. I can't.
Yeah, I don't like anything rose petaled flavored.
There's so many things here. So many things. I did find another one of my fruit chewies. That one was good. So I'm glad I have another one because that was good. How about mango? Mango soft candy, it says.
Oh.
There's 2 of these, so I'm going to eat one. or at least take a bite out of one.
I hope you get some that are like a gel, the gel candy, the more like
Gel inside.
no, let's see, what's like, remember we used to get the Christmas, the flat jellied ones?
Oh,
Ew, what's that flavor? Papaya?
mango.
Oh, mango? Not good, huh?
Tastes like a not ripe mango,
Oh, okay.
but not sour.
I don't think I've ever ate a mango
Mm.
or a papaya.
Oh, at Costco, we used to buy bags of dried sweetened mango. Those were so good.
Mm.
But this did not. Oh, I found the other haichu. I got another haichu.
Oh, good.
Okay. I'm trying to put things together as I find them. So it looks like there's two of everything.
Oh, okay.
So that's good. Then I can.
Now you know.
Something else that's pineapple flavored. I don't know what it is, but it's pineapple flavored.
Okay.
Christiana said, I would love the rose, but I totally understand people not liking that. Steph said, I've had the mango ones there and they're good. It didn't feel like it was ripe. And Christiana can't stand anything mango. I think this is a hard candy. It is. Where was the other one of those so I can put it over there? I lost it. I lost the second one. Oh no, there it is. Okay. It's good, but
One thing I've noticed with the
Mhm.
candy you got that you got us, and these, there's nothing with chocolate in it.
No, they don't do a lot of chocolate I think, in some of the other countries.
Yeah.
I mean, like Japan does not have a lot of chocolate candies.
Yeah.
They have a lot more.
England does, but England's chocolate's different than our chocolate too.
Mhm. Yeah, everyone has different things. So that was really good, by the way. And I spit it out just so you don't watch me suck on a hard candy for 20 minutes. I'm trying to think of you guys.
That's right.
Oh, Jill said, taking my pills now, Donna.
Yeah.
You reminded her. Okay. Oh, this is one. Okay, this will be like the White Rabbit. It's a Milky.
Oh, Milky's are
I
good.
think it's called a Milky. I've had something like these before, but it's chewy and I'm sure it's going to be great. It just looks like a big white. Oh,
It's not the same.
the texture,
Mm-hmm.
not what I was expecting. Okay. So I was expecting it to be like a taffy texture, but it was more like taffy and a hard gummy had a baby. That's how
Okay.
the words to describe what I'm feeling are difficult. And the flavor, it definitely tasted like a Milky. I can taste the milky flavor in it. Christiana said chocolate is definitely not common in Asian countries. So there's a few hard candies in here that I'm going to suck on for a second, and then I'll put them in here and save them for later because this one feels like it's a hard candy too. And I have no reference for what it's going to taste like.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. I like the packaging. I like that
it's
brownish, silverish, greeny.
Amira Oost is what it says. It's like gold. It's gold packaging.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
You said it felt hard.
This is still a good mix. I think $15.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like a Werther's.
Yeah, I just said it looks like Werther's.
What flavor is that? It's not a Werther's flavor. Because it looked like a Werther's, I thought it was going to taste like caramel.
Or butterscotch.
It's a fruit. It's a little tiny bit sour.
Oh. But it's a hard one.
It's a hard candy, and I don't want you to watch me suck on candy for hours.
Right.
But it was good. Oh, it's almost like a melon flavor. It might have been melon flavored.
Neat.
Oh, this one. Oh. Copico. This says real coffee anytime, anywhere. Cappuccino. And it looks like it has liquid inside of it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's hard or soft.
Maybe lychee, Christiana. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I don't know if it's a hard candy or if it's just a solid soft candy. Oh, look at that.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Is it really
It's
coffee flavored?
definitely coffee flavored.
It's like the coffee Werthers I've been getting.
Have you been getting coffee Werthers?
Yeah, that's what I've been sending to my people.
Mm.
Jill will know. Jill loves them. And I like them too.
Mm. It wasn't bad. It was very strong, but it is totally a hard candy.
Okay.
So I'll have to save some of these for later. Put them in a bag so the ants don't get into them. Although we don't get ants here like we did in Alamogordo. It is not common here. Okay, let's see. How about something lemon flavored?
Ooh.
It is also a hard candy.
Oh, lots of hard candies.
My mouth still tastes like coffee. It tastes like mocha almond fudge ice cream.
I haven't had that in years and years and years. You
Love
get
mocha
the
almond
Baskin
fudge.
Robbins. Remember when you used to get the cake? The ice cream cakes with it?
Ooh. It smells like a lemon.
Is it sour lemon or is it just a lemon?
Tastes kind of like a lemon drop.
Oh, okay.
And it's hard. Oh,
Really lemony?
sour. After the initial.
Outside?
Sorry, I'm not trying to spit on camera. I'm trying to get out of the way, but it's hard. Kind of tasted like the rind after the sweetness on the outside. It tastes like
the zest. The zest.
Okay, so I've got 9 of them left. Let's see what we got. Here's another one with no basis for flavor. Nada. All written in Japanese.
Is it hard?
No, it's a little soft.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie, look through the wrapper, it kind of looks like some of my dog treats. Okay, it smells like a maple bar.
Oh, okay. It looks like an olive.
It does. Has that earthy flavor to it.
Oh.
I just realized I should have taken this bag and opened it when I got it and split it in half and sent half of it to you.
Oh.
We could have been tasting these.
Oh, yeah, we didn't know that it was going to be 2 of each kind. So.
I don't know.
Is it the version of chocolate?
No, it really tasted like a maple bar, but the texture was weird.
Oh, okay.
Not like an atomic warhead sour. It was a different kind of sour. It really felt like lemon zest. So I don't know. Stuff so that I can use Google Translate to read the package on with the camera on my phone.
Oh.
So we can tell what's inside things.
Oh.
I didn't know that worked with the camera. Camera search. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can figure out. That's upside down. Because I don't know what this one is. Detect language to English. Okay, this says profit on it. Profit. That is the word that it chose to translate. Profit. That's all I know about that.
Nope.
Oh, let's see. I think it's a hard candy. That's what it looks like. Went to cough and almost lost the scissors. Yes, more bitter than sour, Christiana. Okay, that's what this looks like.
Oh, it's white.
Yeah.
What does it smell like? Nothing?
Well, I think there's pink in the middle. It might have strawberry.
Oh, yeah, it looks like pink in the middle.
Strawberry cream.
Oh, okay. But is it hard? A hard one?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But it tastes good.
Lots of hard candy in this group.
Hmm. Well, hard candy ships well.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find a soft one. Okay, here's a soft one. Let's see if we can translate this one. I don't even know what direction it's supposed to go. This is what it looks like.
Oh,
Okay, let's see if we can translate it. Air toffee.
Oh, toffee. Okay.
Air toffee. Okay. So let's see how we do with this one. It's chewy, or it looks like it's going to be chewy. So,
Maybe like a caramel.
sometimes you have to move it around a little bit to read the right word. It wouldn't check. It wouldn't do the second word. This looks like it's strawberry as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's strawberry. It smells like a Starburst.
Mm.
Oh, but it doesn't feel like a Starburst. It's like that whole toffee and hard gummy had a baby thing again.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely strawberry flavored. Oh, is that going to be coconut? Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if there's anything else soft in here. Oh, okay. Yes. A couple more hard candies and one more soft candy.
Okay. This is what you need, all this sugar before you go to bed.
I know that's, well, at least the hard candies, I'm only sucking on them and putting them down.
Yeah.
Okay, Decay. Decay. I don't know, kind of looks like that's lychee. Oh, that's a lychee fruit. Decay. And then it translates to Tain Chun Wai. Tain Chun Wai. It translates to a Japanese word. It spelled out the Japanese word. Let's see if I can do these ones. Nope. So, but it does look like it's lychee fruit. I don't know if you've ever seen a lychee fruit, Mom. But do you see how it has like the hard shell on the outside that peels off, then it's soft in the middle, the white soft in the middle.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a lychee fruit. I've never actually had an actual lychee fruit, but I've had lychee candy. Sometimes I see videos of them. Okay, that's what it looks like. Just a hard candy.
Round ball. Not very good, huh?
Lychee is the one that tastes like rose.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad I figured that out.
Right away.
I'm like trying to get it off my mouth. Okay, this one says Kasugai candy. So I'm too old. So something? So perfect. So perfect. That's what it says. Kasugi candy. So perfect.
Okay.
All right, let's see. My mouth still tastes like lychee. Okay, this is another white one with no designs on it or anything.
Flat.
Mm-hmm. It's melon flavored.
Oh,
That's good.
is it like a water or cantaloupe melon or like the white melon? What's that called?
Honeydew?
Yeah, honeydew.
No,
Or-
it's more like, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound weird. It's like an Asian melon. They kind of have a general melon flavor that's not really cantaloupe or honeydew. They have their own melon. That's kind of what it tastes like.
Oh, okay. It was
I
another
only
hard one.
know that because I've watched, yeah, it's another hard one. I've watched like videos and stuff about the candy and food processes in Japan and stuff. Yeah, I only have one soft one left. I'm saving that one for last.
Okay.
The rest are all.
Probably don't taste awful.
Oh wait, no, I have two soft ones. Okay, so I'm
Oh.
gonna do another hard one, then a soft one, a hard one, then a soft one. Okay, this one kind of looks like it may have a
Kiwi?
papaya.
Or papaya?
I think it's a papaya. Let's see if we can get anything. It says classic series. I don't know what classic is, but fruit food. Guava is good fruit food. It's guava, not papaya. I don't like guava. So we'll see how I like the candy. I had some guava when we went to Mexico. Didn't love it.
Okay.
but it's a little green ball.
Is that bad?
Don't love guava. Have you ever had guava, Mom?
No.
It's like lime and cilantro had a baby.
Okay.
And that's
No,
what it's
I'm
like.
sure. I don't really care for lime either.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah.
okay, this one is called Milkita, which I think is like a milk tea.
Yeah.
It says milky, creamy honeydew candy. This one's honeydew.
How do you do? And that's the soft one?
This one's one of the two soft ones left.
Okay.
But it's going to be like that hard soft.
Oh, that weird one. Okay.
That's really hard to chew. But Mom, it tastes like a fresh honeydew melon.
Ooh, neat.
It doesn't taste like I'm eating candy, except for the fact that it's like so gummy and so chewy. I'm trying to eat it fast. Sorry.
Because you like it and you don't want to spit it out.
I don't want to waste it. Let's see if I can do some translating while I'm chewing. Oh, I'm not gonna like this one. It's matcha milk candy.
Matcha. Now that's a tea, isn't it?
They make a matcha tea. Yeah, it's a flavoring though that I don't think I like matcha tea. I think I've tried it, but it's been a while. Really quickly. Christiana says, now I want to walk down the Asian market and buy a bunch of random candies. Do it. Guava is very bitter to her. Steph says, I've had those guava ones too, and I like them. LOL. I also like lychee though, so
everybody has different tastes.
Hmm?
Just like I don't tolerate mint. I don't like mints of any kind. So, yep.
And then Jill says she likes cantaloupe, but not honeydew. And I prefer honeydew because I'm going to say this and don't let it taint your image of what you think about cantaloupe. But to me, sometimes cantaloupe tastes like body odor. If
and
it's
that's why I don't like onions. To me, when they're cooking, they smell like body odor. And when they put them on hamburgers, and yes, I just have always, since I was in high school, that smell. So, but I was raised on cantaloupe. I never had a honeydew till after I lived in California. We didn't get honey. They didn't get honeydew into Montana. We got cantaloupes. So,
yeah, I don't know. I like honeydew. I like it's sweeter. I like the sweetness. It's kind of sweet. Okay, this one is like I said, it's a matcha milk candy, but it's a hard candy. So
matcha. Does it taste like green tea? That's what I said. It looks green, so I bet it's like a green tea.
Not my favorite.
You probably don't like green tea though either, do you?
I know. I don't drink green tea. I only drink like fruit teas and peppermint. Okay, this one, Ramune soda. Ramune is, you may have seen these soda bottles, Mom, from Japan. They pop a marble down to open it. You push the marble down. And
yes, I have seen the little case at
That's what Ramune is.
The Chinese place.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Christiana said, once I tried honeydew, it ruined cantaloupe for me. Seriously. And then Jill said her cantaloupe window is very narrow. Like, so it's got to be right in that perfect ripeness. That's how I am with bananas.
Yes. Yes.
Too green, it's not good. If it's too ripe, nope.
Right. Too ripe. I can never eat the ripe ones. And in Montana, by the time they got to Montana, they were already ripe. Ooh, it's striped.
Blue and white striped. Yep.
Oh, I'm saying striped.
Oh.
Is it fizzing? I was wondering if it was gonna fit.
Mm-hmm. When I bit down on it, there was fizzy stuff inside of it that came out. And ramen soda is a little bit sour. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Now we're all going to run down to the Asian market or the Mexican market, and get their candy.
The international markets.
International markets, yes.
Oh, you get this on Amazon, $15. And they had lots of different countries to choose from.
Oh, so you chose that country?
I chose Japan. Like I said, it was the same company that I bought the last one from. So I just looked at their other offerings.
Oh, okay.
And they have lots of countries. So I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah.
I can mix these in with my candy I give my students.
Oh, okay. You give candy to your students? Well, now we got motorcycles out here.
Sometimes if my kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing, I'll randomly give them candy. Just because, or a sticker. Extrinsic motivation is a great thing, but you got to do it randomly.
Yes.
You can't be scheduled. It's just got to be random.
You're right. Otherwise, you expect it.
Mm-hmm. Christiana said, I bet most of us would be happy to stick with watermelon. I'm like,
yeah, I love watermelon.
I love watermelon.
You love watermelon?
No.
I mean, it's like water. I mean, it's not got a real flavor to it. I mean, it's just watermelon. Now, I don't like real white watermelon, really ripe. I don't like the middle section as well as I like the pinker, not the real red.
Yeah, and I don't love watermelon. I mean, I know it's a summer staple, everyone has watermelon. I'm like, I could live without it.
I haven't bought a watermelon in years, but your Aunt Nikki, when she was pregnant with Tori, she used to buy a watermelon. She ate the whole watermelon. Nikki liked watermelon. So,
yeah.
But
it's never been my favorite either.
They get melons year round there. So,
yeah. We get a lot of fruit year round here too. A lot of our stuff is year round. And when pomegranates grow really well here.
Who?
Pomegranates.
Oh, okay.
And citrus.
Of course, it's
pretty good. But we're thinking about planting fruit trees in our back, and we're trying to decide what we want to plant.
When I was raised in Montana, of course, all the fruits had to be brought in, except for cherries. We had Bing cherries, and we had apples. We had delicious apples. I mean, they grow well in the cold country.
They get that cold snap, and it snaps the sugar in.
Yeah, all the citrus. I mean, we never ever. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a papaya or a guava or the other one. What's the other one?
Mango.
Mangoes. I mean, I didn't even know that until we moved when I moved to California. I mean, I'd never even heard of them. And then we got cantaloupe and watermelon, and they were very seasonal. And then we only got tangerines at Christmas time. They brought them into Montana.
Yeah, because citrus fruit, winter is great for citrus fruit. That's when it's in season. Tangerines are in season in the winter.
Well, oranges grow twice a year. In California anyway, you can harvest them twice a year. But tangerines, I just know then they were expensive, and we used to get one, each of us girls, one in our stocking. I don't know if Shelley remembers that. And the peelings almost dropped off. That's how, because they got so wrinkly and stuff. But I remember that was a big treat at Christmas to get a tangerine. So.
Yeah. Really quickly, I'm going to catch up on a couple things. Okay. Christiana said, my Asian market is a mile away. And since I'm in Tucson, everything is a Mexican market. I feel that here. Everything is Mexican. Though, that's so funny. Dave and I were talking about this, in Alamogordo, we lived there for a year. They only had like 3 Mexican restaurants in Alamogordo. We're in New Mexico, close to the Mexican border, and they only had like 3 Mexican restaurants.
But isn't Alamogordo more Indian, near the Indian reservations and stuff? More Indians there than they did.
We did have some Native Americans, but not a lot. I mean, we were 3 hours from the Mexican border.
I know, that's true. That's
I
true.
mean, but here in Belen, just in Belen, which is a tiny town, it's smaller than Alamo. We've got like 7 or 8 Mexican restaurants, and then we have Las Lunas, which is right up the street, and they have like 10 Mexican restaurants. I'm like, I always am like, well, where should we go in Alamogordo? And I'm like, we only have a couple choices, and one of them shut down like while we were living there.
Oh,
Yeah, so and she also says my dog likes the watermelon rind. We haven't tried
yeah, a
any.
lot of dogs do. You might try your dog.
They suggested too for us to give him carrots.
Hmm.
The carrots are a good treat every once in a while.
Right.
Jill says I would rather have pineapple and oranges. Me too. And I love pomegranate too. I love pomegranates.
Except there you have to work for a pomegranate.
You do. And that's kind of why what I like too, because like it takes me like 5 days to eat a pomegranate.
Then you
I'll
get
eat a
ready
little
to
bit and then put it in the fridge and then eat a little more.
you break off the little sections and then you peel the stuff off of it.
Yep. They make it work.
Yeah.
Christiana said I'm more of a stone fruit lover. Cherries and plums are my favorite fruits. I love nectarines.
Mm.
Do
I
love
like plums. I love the plum I like the best. They used to call it, we called it a prune plum. And it's the purple ones, the dark purple that you break open and the seed just drops out, not the round plums. It's more of a,
more
huh?
oblong.
Yeah, we're podcasting, Jeff.
And Steph says cherries and apples here in Wisconsin too.
Yep.
And Jill says I'm spoiled with pomegranates. We had them in California. Yeah.
Yeah.
People grow them here, and then in Arizona too. They would bring them into work. Like people had pomegranate trees in their backyards, and they would just bring in pomegranates because they had so many of them. I'm like, I want to plant a pomegranate tree. I would love that.
Right.
I would love that. But we'll see. We'll see if our area up here is a good place for them.
Yeah,
you know, that can make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hit my thing. Anyway.
Yeah, saw your TV all of a sudden.
Yeah, my hand. I have my printer or my computer on boxes because I like having a little bit more of a downward angle than upwards like that.
Yep.
Oh. And I hit the boxes. Oh, let me check. Hold on. Let's see if this is warm. Now that it's been on the whole time. You know, I can touch it. There's a little bit of warmth, but not like halogens, or are those the ones that are really hot? So it's not too bad.
The regular bulbs that halogens are the blue light.
Okay.
And I don't know what just the light bulbs, they used to just call them like white, the white light.
But I can't remember what.
Yeah, what they're called.
Fluorescent. They're not.
No, they're not fluorescent. They're not halogen. They're not LED. They're
just
light bulbs.
Gas light bulbs. I can't think of what they have in them.
Anybody out there know the name of them?
I can't remember anymore.
Yeah. I haven't had one of those in my house forever. I buy the LED ones.
Incandescent. Thank you, Christiana.
And they get hot.
They get very hot. We actually in the theater, now they use LEDs. But when I was going to college and we would have to change out the lights, the incandescents were so hot because they were so bright. We would use gloves to undo them. We'd have to use gloves to put them on too, because if you got your fingerprint on it, the oil of your finger would heat up and make the bulb blow. So we'd have bulbs that we'd pull that people would accidentally touch, and you could see like their fingerprint on the bulb that made it cause the blow. Like it like bubbled up around it. It was so interesting.
Yeah, that is
all right. Anyway, we should probably maybe get going. It's 8:30. Jill has to go, and I got to get up early. So.
Oh yeah, you do church.
Yeah. Well, and I have a test at 8.
Oh,
test at 8 a.m. So I'm going to get up between 6 and 6:30, I think, just to prepare myself mentally. Yeah.
Drink some coffee.
I know you drink a Coke, maybe.
Coke. Yeah. Anyway, but you guys, thanks for joining us. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. We really appreciate that. Give us a thumbs up if you want.
And share us. By the way, thank you, Jill, for sharing us. She shared in her Facebook group today. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jill.
That. And thank you to those of you who joined us. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. We'd love to see you again. And
get up to that 1,000 subscribers. So
I haven't even checked for a while how many we have. Have you?
No.
I haven't posted a video in a little while, and when I posted video of the dog, we seem to gain followers.
People like dogs.
They like Rusty. He's a sweet dog.
If I knew how to, I'd post some pictures of my cat.
Okay, we're up to 708. We finally passed the hump of 700.
Good.
For a while there, we would gain one or two and go over 700, and then we'd get down.
Drop back to 698.
Yeah.
So,
We're getting there.
yeah. Well,
And
I'm
don't
going
forget
to
to-
the store on this week, maybe before I have my operator on, and go to get some candy for the next.
Okay. I mean, you can order on Amazon too, Mom. You
What?
probably could find some on Amazon too, just like I did.
I could, maybe I'll do that.
Because
Since
you guys
we
could do,
do a
you guys
lot
have
of-
1 day delivery.
Yeah, they deliver it. Yeah, we have Jeffrey orders and it's delivered the same day.
Yeah, we have a Amazon warehouse now, so we have 1 day delivery on some items too.
Yeah, some items. Yeah.
We're close, yeah. So anyway, guys, don't forget to fall back tonight,
Oh yes, thank
and
you.
you get an extra hour of sleep,
Yay!
and we'll see you
Get
in.
up at 5:30. Get up at 6:30.
No, yeah,
No.
no. If I get up at 6:30, it's like I'm getting up at 7:30.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that way.
We're gaining an hour.
Yeah, you're getting hours.
Yeah, so that'll be good. I should not be cranky then. Hopefully. And we'll see you in a couple weeks, and I will try to get this
And I should do that out in it's the 18th, November 18th is 2 weeks.
today's the 4th.
So add 14 to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, November 18th. So we'll
November
see you guys November 18th at 7, which will be like, I think about a week before Thanksgiving.
I think it is, yeah.
Ooh.
And this Friday is Veterans Day.
Are you guys off?
Yes.
Oh, good.
I get a 3-day weekend, which I'm
Yeah.
excited about. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right, guys. Have a
Okay.
great weekend.
And thanks
We'll
for
see you
coming.
soon.
See
Yes.
y'all later. Bye.
Bye, guys.